This megastar completed a triathlon in under 3 hours. This is the fascinating story of Jennifer Lopez. We'll also join her and Ben in their magnificent, record-breaking home in LA, take a drive with her in the legendary Rolls-Royce Ghost, and become a fly on the wall as she goes about her daily routine. And we'll hear about the uphill battle she fought in her acting career. J.Lo is undeniably one of the most industrious women in the entertainment industry. When this girl hustles, she hustles hard. Her journey started as a fly girl dancer on In Living Color. J.Lo was catapulted to stardom in 1997 when she portrayed Tejano singer Selena. With nearly 9 albums and a prolific portfolio of over 120 movies, television shows, and music videos, J.Lo has firmly established herself as a bona fide pop culture icon. Along the way, she's gifted us with infectious hits like Let's Get Loud and delivered delightful rom-coms such as The Wedding Planner and Marry Me, the latter of which premiered in February 2020. And her first album in nearly a decade is getting ready to see the light at the end of 2023. This Is Me Now. Is this another record breaker in the making? We think so. Her net worth today is a staggering $400 million. Jennifer's financial achievements have earned her a coveted spot on numerous Forbes rankings, including America's Richest Self-Made Women and the list of the world's 100 highest-paid celebrities in 2020. Let's pull the curtain back on her music and on-screen career. From Waiting for Tonight to Love Don't Cost a Thing, J.Lo has consistently delivered chart-topping hits right from the start of her career. Her debut album, On the Six, was a massive success, selling over 8 million copies and achieving triple platinum status. Following that triumph, this talented songstress released 7 additional studio albums and a remix album, amassing an impressive 70 million records sold worldwide. Jennifer pocketed a cool $12 million when she first joined American Idol as a judge during season 10. Her financial standing on the show received a significant boost, reaching $17.5 million per season when she made her return for seasons 11, 13, 14, and 15. Interestingly, the pop star initially faced discouragement from taking on the American Idol role, as many feared it might have a detrimental impact on her career. Nothing came easy for Jennifer. She had to fight tooth and nail to escape being typecast early on in her career. We'll be looking at that in a moment, but first, as promised, her beauty range and its phenomenal success. Remember back in 2002 when J.Lo's brand new fragrance Glow took the world by storm? Well, it swiftly became the top-selling fragrance in the United States and had the added distinction of inspiring numerous other celebrities to venture into the beauty industry. As an astute entrepreneur, she expanded her fragrance line with the release of Still Jennifer Lopez and introduced 2 fashion brands, J.Lo by Jennifer Lopez and Sweet Face. According to Time magazine, both her fragrances and clothing lines generated an impressive revenue of over $300 million in 2004, catapulting her to the 19th position among the richest individuals under 40 at that time. You should see the home Jen and Ben recently bought. We're giving you a sneak peek in a short while. It's breathtaking. But first, her less-than-perfect start in the entertainment industry. When J.Lo was just starting her acting career, things were tough. Hollywood was mostly filled with white guys, and she had to deal with some sticky situations. Even when she got decent roles, it was frustrating because the industry often saw women of color as interchangeable. Take, for example, U-Turn, a twisted comedy directed by Oliver Stone. In that one, they cast her as a half-Native American lady, and in Blood and Wine, a sun-soaked noir flick, they made her character Cuban. The funny thing is, Jennifer's a New Yorker with Puerto Rican roots. Jennifer always had big dreams of becoming a superstar who could do it all. Even as a kid, she had a diverse taste in music, grooving to Afro-Caribbean rhythms like salsa, merengue, and bachata, as well as jamming out to mainstream tunes like pop, hip-hop, and R&B. But it wasn't just music that captured her heart. The world of movies fascinated her too. One of her biggest inspirations was the Rita Moreno musical classic West Side Story from 1961. Her journey into the entertainment world started early. At the tender age of 5, Jennifer began taking singing and dancing lessons, setting the stage for her future as a performer. But she wasn't just all about showbiz, she was also a Catholic schoolgirl. She spent 8 years at Holy Family, a Catholic elementary school in the Bronx, before moving on to Preston High School, an all-girls prep school where she graduated after 4 years. Jennifer was more than just a budding entertainer, she was quite the athlete too. She rocked track and field and tennis during her school days. Most of her childhood was spent in a 2-story house in the Castle Hill neighborhood. Today, J.Lo's class and finesse even spill over into her car collection. You really want to stay with us for that. But first, as promised, here is a sneak peek at the house she and Ben bought. The fact that one of Hollywood's favorite couples is now married is old news already, and Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck finally found their dream love nest after nearly 2 years of searching. A colossal mansion in Beverly Hills, California, which set them back a cool $60.85 million. This mammoth 38,000 square foot home boasts an astonishing 12 bedrooms and 24 bathrooms, and even comes equipped with a full-sized basketball court. Their newly acquired mansion, which has been completely rebuilt, is situated on a sprawling 5-acre estate and offers breathtaking views of magnificent mountains. Given Jennifer Lopez's reputation for maintaining her fitness, it's quite possible that she was particularly enticed by the residence's unique indoor sports complex. This extraordinary space encompasses a full gym, pickleball courts, a boxing ring, and even a sports lounge and bar, making it an ideal fit for her active lifestyle. Ever listened to a J.Lo track and wondered what she's doing right this minute? Well, wonder no more. Coming up shortly, we'll give you a rundown of her average day. But first, the wheels that match the girl. When this girl cruises down her driveway, she does so with class. She has a car collection that perfectly matches her diverse style. J.Lo has owned her Aston Martin DB7 for a few years now, reserving it primarily for weekend outings. The DB7, famously associated with James Bond, is one of her most iconic cars globally, and J.Lo's personality is the perfect complement that this car probably never realized it needed. Jennifer Lopez's go-to sports car is the Porsche Carrera 911 GTS, though. She's often seen behind the wheel of this high-performance beauty, a car with enough power to outshine even some supercars in its category. The Carrera is undeniably one of the most stunning cars ever manufactured, and it holds sentimental value as it was a gift from her then-fiancé Alex Rodriguez. Jennifer Lopez's Rolls-Royce Ghost is a true marvel in her collection, an absolute pinnacle of luxury. While it has graced her garage for some time, this remarkable vehicle's reputation remains as fresh and impressive as ever. One would hope so. This automotive dream comes at a price tag of around $340,000. Let's take a peek into Jennifer Lopez's daily routine, from her early morning workouts to precious evening moments spent with her children. Jennifer's mornings revolve around her family. She ensures she's up and ready by the time everybody wakes up, usually between 6:15 and 6:45 a.m., and there is nothing she loves more than whipping up breakfast for the whole crowd. Then, Jen shifts her focus to her fitness routine, which lasts for at least an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. She kicks off her day with a Body Lab Tasty Shake to provide the energy needed for her workout, which she describes as a session that involves at least an hour to an hour and 15 minutes of different stuff. Following her workout, she takes some time for affirmations, prayer, and meditation. Following her morning workout and self-care rituals, Jennifer typically heads off to a meeting. Her packed schedule and impressive multitasking skills are well known, and she's even confessed to occasionally doing my makeup in the car to save a lot of time. With her role on the American Idol judges panel, a thriving recording career, and numerous brand endorsements, J.Lo is constantly on the move, tirelessly working to expand her empire. After a demanding day of work, Jennifer ensures she carves out some precious time for relaxation and quality moments with her family. Dinner is typically served around 6:30 or 7 p.m., and Jen firmly believes in the adage that if you have dinner with your family, they're less likely to act out. Following dinner, Jenny from the block tiptoes away to bring yet another bustling day to a close. All settled with Ben and the kids, with a brand new album on the horizon, J.Lo's life is humming along perfectly. And we certainly can't wait for the new tracks.
Every teardrop fell so heavy.